Welcome back for another quick episode of Amber Matt Chats. So Amber, I know you've been visiting a lot of communities, even outside of the US, speaking at conferences, talking to a lot of people about technology, which I know is definitely a hot button. And I'm wondering, what is the number one indicator of technology success for a senior living community?
Hey, Matt, I love this question. I have been to a lot of places, like you said. I've done a lot of speaking engagements in a lot of states. I've been to over 80 different communities across the US and in the UK. And this is actually a question I get asked all the time. So it's one of my favorite topics. And I would say the number one indicator of technology success at senior living organizations, but I think you could make the case to say any organization, is support and buy-in from leadership. If you don't have support and buy-in from leadership, and you don't have leadership as champions of technology change, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's a great point. And it's been so interesting to see this dynamic. I've even seen at communities, like the communities that are really embracing it, where leadership understands that technology is a key to unlocking the future, and embracing that from the top down and holding people accountable to it too. I think that's where I see the biggest opportunities for communities, especially at these leadership levels, to understand there's a lot of headwinds that this industry is facing, and technology, it's not the silver bullet for everything, but it can help a lot, especially of where we're going to be more effective, more efficient, especially as we're coming across some of these labor issues that we're all facing today.
Yeah, and I think in a lot of cases, there can be leadership who just doesn't think it's important, and it's not a priority for them, and they don't see the pain that can be caused at a day-to-day level from poor technology implementation, too many different systems in place, system sprawl, lack of integration, and even on the resident side, not having Wi-Fi in place or resident support in place, and they're not aware of it, or it's not important to them, and so they don't prioritize technology support and championship.
Yeah, it's a great point. And I think too, with the appetite of what technology is coming, I was just looking at, putting together some statistics for some of these upcoming presentations I got to give. And it was saying 78% of boomers are now using a smartphone consistently. And so I think the need for all this technology, it's coming, and it's the people that are going to be embracing it earlier than some of the others are going to be the ones that are set up for success in the short term, midterm, and long term.
Yeah, we all know that technology change, or really any change, involves a lot of change management and support. And again, going back to being a champion and in supporting, and then being a leader themselves in technology change it's absolutely critical. And I'll give you just an example. Let's just say that you have paper-based processes, and you want to move away from those to electronic processes, and you have to actually take the paper away from people, and then support your managers when they want to make those decisions.
Yeah, exactly. It's save a tree, adopt technology, right? Well, Amber, always enjoy our Amber Matt Chats, AMC, not the movie theater, but appreciate you, my friend. And until next time.
See you later.